Alright, this is lesson 19b in Algebra 2. We're talking about angle. Angle means angle, angle, angle. And what that means is that if we know two angles are congruent to two other angles, so A and D are the same because they both have one tick mark. We know B and E are the same because they each have two tick marks. Well, if those two are the same and those two are the same, then C and F must also be the same because this plus this is 180. Well, if this and this are the same, and if this is the same as that, and B is the same as E, then this has to be equal to that because we have to have an angle here that's going to add up with these two to be 180, an angle here that's going to add up with these two to be 180, and since these are the same as these, this has to be the same. So that's pretty much all there is to that part. So let's go and do an example that is going to use that idea. There's the proof on how you get that, but we won't worry about that. Okay, so this is example 19.3. They're asking us to find x and y. So we've got these, all right, and the important thing is to see where the hash marks are. So that all being the case, this one has to be equal to that one. Alright, that being the case, we can look at similar triangles, and remember the proportions that we had done earlier? We're going to do those in this one. Alright, so what we've got is we're going to compare 4 and 5 to 6. Let me use a different color here. 6 and x. Okay, the key thing is to keep track of which line segments you're comparing to. So we're comparing 4 is to 5 as 6 is to x. So since 4 is the angle that is the line segment that goes from no marks to 2 ticks, the other top one has to go from no marks to 2 ticks. Okay, and this one goes from 2 ticks to 1 tick. Here we have to go from 2 ticks to 1 tick. So that means we know the 5 and the x are there. Now the 5 and the x could go on the top, and the 4 and the 6 could go on the bottom. I mean, it could be written like this, as long as the corresponding numbers are on the same level with each other. That is the key thing here. Alright, so let's cross multiply. 4x equals 30. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X equals 15 over 2. And even though you get a weird answer, that's what the answer is, 15 over 2. Alright, now it's asking us to find the y value. Alright, to find the y value, we're going to again do the exact same thing, only we're going to have to look at that hypotenuse there. So we're going to have to look at this line, and we're going to compare it with this one. And let's do the 4 and the 6 again, because if I deal with this one, I have to deal with a fraction. So 4 is to 7 as 6 is to y. So again, the corresponding lines, 4 and 6, are corresponding, so they both go on top. 7 is the hypotenuse, y is the hypotenuse, they have to go on the bottom. So again, we cross multiply. Y equals 42 over 4, which equals 21 over 2. And that's it for being able to find x and y. Alright, so next video will be the problem set.